Alright, take 3. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to make an old Telugu dish. It's actually a vegetable dish. It's made from the flower of the plantain tree. So, when the plantains come out, again, you can see the big, all these plantains bunched up. At the end of it is this little flower-like thing. I wish I had to show you. Actually, I'm making this video after I finished cooking. But you can find it in Indian store and so on. I have a picture which I'll show you later on. So I'm going to make a vegetable curry with it. It's going to be made with tamarind sauce and also seasoning of mustard powder along with sesame at the end. It's a very interesting dish, very, very old. I remember my grandma used to make it when I used to visit their house. I did a little research on the internet and I found this recipe, not exactly this. I looked at 2-3 of them and made up this one. So let's see how it's done. I hope you like it. Alright, to make this aritipugu kora, you first have to get the aritipugu, which is the plantain flower they call it, open it up, and then you find these baby things in here, like that. And this one is not so good, get rid of that. And you keep opening it out, and you find these guys, put them all out. Here you go. These are the ones you're going to cook. Alright, now we got a bunch of these things. Now what you have to do is to take each of these guys and open them up like that. And you have to remove this one and this tall guy with a little head. You see? Those two. They actually taste bad. I was told. I've never tried it. But so the painful part is you got to go through each of these guys and pull that one and pull that guy, and the rest goes in. Okay? I'm going to do this for all of them. This thing better taste really good for the amount of work that's going in. That guy and the guy with the head goes. Okay, I painfully peeled all those guys and removed the gynoecium, which is basically the stamen and the part near it. And it is what it looks like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in water with some turmeric and wash it multiple times, 4 or 5 times at least. Here you have it. I put a spoon of turmeric powder and then I'm going to put it in the sink and wash it. This is to remove the bitterness in it. Okay, now I washed the plantain flour pieces into really well, maybe 5-6 times in water with turmeric. Then I cut into small pieces. Here I have ginger, mashed and grated, and maybe 1 green chili. And I also have here a few other things. Let me show you what those are. I have here tamarind in the front, and at the back there I have the usual things that I'm going to use for my popu, which is here, which is mustard seed, chana dal, urad dal, a little bit of methi seeds, and some red chilies. Here is a special type of thing that I'm going to put in this. It's called awa, which is basically 1.5 tablespoons of mustard seeds, a little bit of sesame, and 1 red chili. Okay, now I got a bowl of water, and I put it on high heat, and put these plantain flour pieces. And what I also did here is add a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of salt. And I'm going to let this boil for a few minutes till those things are really cooked nicely. Alright, this is cooking really nicely now. It's almost done. It's been 4 or 5 minutes. Now I'm going to start the other pan here, and I'm going to start putting some of the spices there. Okay, I started with a little bit of oil and some mustard seeds. Let the mustard seeds splutter, then I'll add the urad dal and chana dal. Alright, now these things are nicely browned, and I'm going to add the ginger and green chili paste to it. I've made a paste of the tamarind by soaking it in water. I'm going to add this here. Okay, I've drained the water from this cooked plantain flour. I'm going to add that in there too. Mix it all up, put it in low. Now I'm actually going to close the lid and let it cook for like 5 minutes. I put it just a little bit of water so it cooks better because it looks a little dry to me. And then just continue to cover it up and let it cook. Okay, looks quite nicely cooked. Now I'm going to take this mixture of mustard seeds, a little bit of sesame and green chilies that I've made into fine powder. I also added some water and mixed it up so it becomes like that. And I think I made too much of it, so I'm going to add about half of it to this. Okay. And there it is. It's done. Didn't really make too much today. It was my first time trying it. I have no idea what it will come out like. All right, I now took it out and plated it. It's perfectly done.